Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So, before I get into this video, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and your credit score. The second rule is for you to always verify whatever it is that you learn, whether it's over at this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be a rule to life for you to verify whatever it is you're taking in. Because, some people, they just go and they get information and they take it as is. But it's up to you to find out what's valid and what's not valid, no matter where you are. So getting into the video, this one is going to be a pretty good one because it's discussing a card that I really don't talk about as much, but I have been considering within the past couple of months. And a lot of you're not familiar with me considering this because I haven't mentioned it. But what I'm talking about is the Capital One Venture X, and why I decided that I'm not going to get the Capital One Venture X. Now, this video is strictly going to be subjective, and why I'm not getting the card, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't consider it or shouldn't get it, but I'm going to explain to you in detail why I'm not getting it. Now, maybe you might relate to why I'm not getting it and you decide to not get it as well, but this is in no way to steer you away from getting the Capital One Venture X. If that's a card that's on your radar, I believe that you should consider it. But I'm going to explain why I'm not going to get it, and I have determined that, and that's what it's going to be. So when it comes to the Venture X with Capital One, I really don't do much business with Capital One. And if you've been subscribed to this channel for a while, you'll know I don't discuss cards that I don't have. I don't think that's fair to go by a website and just read off information as if I have the card, but I don't have the card. But if I'm considering getting the card, I will do a video on it. Or if I'm familiar with it, like I help someone else get approved for it or things like that, then I'll do it. But if it's not in my possession, I usually don't do it unless I'm actually considering it. So the Capital One Venture X is basically a travel card. It's Capital One's premium card. They have a $395 annual fee. And they brought this card out to compete with the Chase Sapphires, the American Express Platinums, and those type of cards. And in fact, Capital One, they even went and created an airport lounge. Now, I've never been to the Capital One airport lounge, but I've been hearing some good things about it. But I will let you know, the Capital One Airport Lounge is one of the reasons why I was considering signing up for this card. But I'm going to explain further why it wasn't enough to convince me. So the Venture X, in regards to the intro bonus, you get 75,000 miles when you decide to spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of you having the card open. Now, that $4,000 is very common when it comes to these premium cards, when it comes to the intro bonus. So they're giving you 3 months to spend that $4,000, and in return, you get to 75,000 miles. You also get a $300 credit when you decide to book your travel through Capital One. So they're hitting you off with some travel bonuses and some travel points, whether it's miles or the travel credit. They're also going to give you 10,000 miles on the anniversary of you having your card every year. And that equals up to $100 towards travel. So that's cool. You get 10,000 miles through at you every year just for keeping your card open. And you also get $100 towards TSA pre-check and global entry. They also have things like the Hertz President's Club. And if you know anything about Hertz and the President's Club, that's Hertz top tier when it comes to car rentals. So you pretty much are the top tier when it comes to, the groups that Hertz has when it comes to car rentals. So that's also good. You also get 10 times points on hotels and car rentals. A lot of people, they're into that. A lot of people, they get excited when they see that, 10 times points on those. You also get 5 times miles when you book through Capital One Travel. So that's also a good thing. And you get 2 times miles on every other purchase that you have. So whether you go to the store or whatever you do, buy clothes, no matter what you do, you get 2 times points from those purchases. So I'm going to let you all know why I'm not getting this card. Number one, I am an Amex Platinum card holder. So that pretty much wiped out this card for me. I know some people, they like to have both. They'll have the Amex Platinum and this one. I am not some people. I have no interest in getting the Capital One Venture now. And my Amex Platinum, it gives me 5 times points on travel. I also get global entry credit, and I also get the President's Club with my platinum card. So my platinum card pretty much covers a lot of the things that this Venture X card would cover. So I don't want to intertwine them. I'm planning on keeping my platinum, at least in the short term. Honestly, I'm planning on keeping it long term. I'm not a fan of closing out cards. Another reason why I don't plan on pursuing the Venture X is because I also have a Delta Platinum card, which I'm tempted to upgrade to the Delta Reserve. And that pretty much wipes out all of the travel benefits that I'll get from the Venture X. The only thing that's appealing to me when it comes to the Venture X, as someone who has those other 2 cards, is the $395 annual fee. It's really not a high annual fee, but my Delta Platinum card, I get a lot out of it. Plus, I also get a free companion pass every year on domestic flights. So that's coming in clutch right there. So I really don't need the Venture X card. And some of you may say, hey, well, what about the hotels? The Venture X helps you with the hotels. Well, if you've been following this channel, you will know that I'm planning on getting the Hilton Aspire card this year. So that wipes out the need for this card. Those 3 cards that I listed, the Amex Platinum, the Delta Platinum, and then the Hilton Aspire, those 3 cards wipe out the need for me to have the Capital One Venture. Now, if the Capital Venture is something that you want to consider because of the annual fee is $395, that is considered a low annual fee for a premium card, then I think you should consider it. Don't just go off of my reasoning because, as I stated, I have those other cards as my reason. You may not have those other cards. In fact, if you don't have them, you may want to consider the Venture X. But I just wanted to make a video as to why I'm not considering it, because leading up to these couple of months, I was considering it because I wanted to check out the Capital One Lounge. But it's not worth me checking out the Capital One Lounge just for a $395 annual fee and benefits that I already get from other cards. So that's my take on it. I wanted to share it with you all. If you're new here and you're feeling the vibe over here, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video because I post weekly. And this goes to every single one of you watching. Be sure to hit the like button. That's your way of supporting this video. It's also your way of supporting this channel. I appreciate every single one of you for taking out the time to watch this channel and watch this video. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Hold on. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? In the description box below, I always tell people, check out the description box below for extra resources from Water Your Soil. Part of the description box also showcases my book that I have. I have a book. It's been out for a while now. It's been out for years. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. The book is available. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Most online bookstores have the book. And the book is basically about how FICO credit scoring works. Once you understand how FICO credit scoring works, you're pretty much on your way to helping yourself build, develop, and maintain a good credit score. So check the book out whenever you get a chance.